So I'd like to talk about recovery strategies and coping skills. You don't recover from an addiction by stopping using. You recover by creating a new life where it's easier to not use. If you don't create a new life, then all the factors that brought you to your addiction will eventually catch up with you again. You don't have to change everything in your life, but there are a few things and behaviours that would have been getting you into trouble, and they will continue to get you into trouble until you let go of them. The more you try to hold on to your old life in recovery, the less well you will do. There are some common factors that people need to change in order to achieve recovery. Some common high-risk situations are described by the acronym HALT: hungry, angry, lonely and tired. You may be hungry because you haven't eaten well. You may be angry because you've had a tough day at work or relationship issues. You may feel lonely because you're isolated. You don't have to be physically alone to feel lonely. And you may be tired. That's why your strongest cravings may usually occur at the end of the day. Another way of looking at high-risk situations is to think of people, places and things. So people who you use with or who are related to your use, people who you have conflicts with and who make you want to use, people who you celebrate with by using, people who encourage you to use either directly or indirectly, places where you use or where you get your drugs or alcohol, and things that remind you of your using. Of course, you can't always avoid these situations, but if you're aware of them, they won't catch you off guard, and you can prevent little cravings from turning into major urges. Take better care of yourself, eat healthier throughout the day so you're not as hungry. Join a support group so you don't feel isolated, and learn how to relax so you can let go of your anger and resentments. Develop better sleep habits so that you're less tired. Avoiding your drinking, using friends, your favourite bar, and having alcohol or drugs in the house. Avoiding people who you used with, or by driving past your dealer's neighbourhood, and also drug paraphernalia. Recovery isn't one big change, it's about lots of little changes. Avoiding those high-risk situations helps you create a new life where it's easier to not use. Addiction is cunning, baffling and powerful. Sometimes you won't see your high-risk situations until you're right in the middle of one. That's why it's important that you learn to look for them. Make a list of your high-risk situations and keep it with you. Go over the list with somebody in recovery so they can spot any situations that you might have missed. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Ask yourself this: will more lying, more isolating and more of the same make you feel better? The expression in fellowship meetings is, nothing changes if nothing changes. If you don't change your life, then why would this time be any different? You need to create a new life where it's easier to not use. Recovery requires complete honesty. You must be 100% completely honest with the people who are your supports, your family, your doctor, your therapist, the people in your 12-step group and your sponsor. If you can't be completely honest with them, you won't do well in recovery. When you're completely honest, you don't give your addiction room to hide. When you lie, you leave the door open to relapse. Changing your life is what makes recovery both difficult and rewarding. Recovery is difficult because you have to change your life, and all change is difficult, even good change. Recovery is rewarding because you get the chance to change your life. Most people sleepwalk through life. They don't think about who they are or what they want to be, and then one day they wake up and wonder why they aren't happy. If you use this opportunity for change, you look back and may think of your addiction as one of the best things that's ever happened to you. People in recovery often describe themselves as grateful addicts. Why would somebody be grateful to be an addict? Because their addiction helped them find an inner peace and tranquility that most people crave. Recovery can help you change your life.